where do I sign?
We win for ourselves and one another, but we win for the fans as well.
If I'm not anxious, I feel like something's not good. Like I like to be alert.
Because we owed them a lot for them showing up every single week when we didn't get any points and didn't get any goals.
Well, Ricardo, Sophie, it's fantastic to have you along here at King Power Stadium. You've both got to be absolutely buzzing, by the way. What a start to the season, firstly, for the men, and obviously you've had your first win of the season as well.
Yeah, it's always good to start well. We know how important it is to have a good start, to get things going with points, with confidence.
Yeah, I think obviously you're further into the season. You've had some great results. For us, that was the first game. Got 3 points, that's all that matters. And I think the first win puts you in a good position for the coming games.
Because it took so long last season, didn't it, to get to 3 points.
Yeah.
So to do it in the first game, we'll talk in a minute about the game here on Sunday. There's a real opportunity to hopefully go 2 from 2.
Yeah, I'm glad we can laugh about it now, but it took us a long time to get our first 3 points. I think it was actually January, which was insane. But to manage to get the first 3 points in the first game away from home was big. As you said, on Sunday we've got an opportunity to go 2 out of 2, and that's what we're going for.
This weekend's quite an interesting one actually, because it's the double header at home on Saturday. Obviously the game in the league with Stoke, and then you play Everton here. There was a double header win, both away from home last week. Imagine they get it at home. There'll be a number of fans that have come to both. That'll be a fantastic weekend, sure.
Let's do like this the last weekend.
I know.
We won.
I don't even know why we're debating.
Yeah, let's keep the same.
No, it'd be insane. I mean, we managed last weekend, but in front of home fans or here at our home would be insane.
Away from home, there were still Leicester fans there. There's lots of pictures of you guys meeting the fans at full time that travelled obviously all the way to Bristol City. We saw the numbers that went up to Blackburn. And then they love to come here, of course, for home games. It must be a great team and a great group of supporters to play in front of.
Yeah, of course. And you think like they travel, they choose to spend the weekend watching our game and traveling and going away from home, and it's a little bit more responsibility for us that if we win, it will be a great weekend for them and a nice memory in family, and yeah, that makes the difference too.
Yes, of course we win for ourselves and one another, but we win for the fans as well. We put the performance in for the fans and we fight for the fans, and I think we're so grateful that we have their support. Not only for us, not only for you, but for us together.
Yeah, and we'll see obviously, hopefully with you guys winning games and winning more games, there'll be more fans that come and support you. And it's the same in any team, any walk of life. If a team's winning, the fans want to be there, the supporters want to be there to support, of course.
Yeah, I think fans want to see wins, and you go back to last season, we couldn't give them that, but they still stuck with us. So if we can give them more wins and more attractive games this year, then we're giving back, and hopefully we're getting bigger crowds coming to the game.
Yeah, for sure, because if they come and we win, they will be happier, they will have a better week, and if we keep winning, they stay happy, we stay happy, and everyone lives happy.
You feel it as much as the supporters. You're out there playing it, so when you are winning and you look at this season, the start that both of you have made, you must be going home of an evening happy, buzzing, bouncing into the training ground.
Yeah, of course. For us, for the fans, for our family too, because they feel the same as us. If we are sad, they are sad, and like she said, we play for all of them.
Yeah, I think of course we've only had one game, but we definitely celebrated that one game because we know how important wins are throughout the season.
And how difficult it is to win a game.
We celebrated, both of us being top of the table, so as of today.
Yeah.
But that's small things you have to celebrate, because who knows when the next win's going to come. But as you said, we celebrate for the fans as well.
Yeah, how have we not mentioned that, by the way? Both teams.
I just wanted to drop that in.
Yeah, doing my job for you. Good feeling now being top of the league.
Yeah, of course. It's still early in the season for both of us, but we have to enjoy. We had a difficult season last season. Until January was difficult. You know how difficult it is to win a game. So we have to enjoy what's happening, but knowing there's still a long way to go.
So we've just come in, obviously, from pitch side into the dressing room. This is where obviously you both do all the important stuff before a game. What does get said here? Because I assume most of the stuff in the week is done on the training ground?
Yeah, maybe a brief summary of what we've done in the week, but football's more a mental game, isn't it? So it's just about getting you ready for going out and competing and making sure you get that win.
Yeah, I would say tactics is more during the week. For us, there's some bits here, just reminders, but yeah, it's more about mental things, going to the game, be ready, start straight away with the front foot, and yeah, and just go.
I think sometimes it's reminding you of who you are and who you want to be out there. That's often what we get told.
And individually, are you nervous players? So when you're in here just before a game and you can hear the crowd out there, is that where you start? Do you get excited? Do you get nervous? What is it? Every player must be completely different.
Yeah, I wouldn't say nervous, but anxious a little bit, but with a good way of saying anxious. Because even maybe before, when I was younger, it was like maybe a little bit nervous or everything, but now it's like, for me it's good because I'm switched on, I'm ready, I'm aware of everything. If I'm not anxious, I feel like something's not good. Like I like to be alert and ready for the game. From my side, it's a little bit like this.
Yeah, I think being nervous and being excited are the same feelings that I feel, but I'm just making sure I tell myself this is me being ready and not this is me being nervous. Because actually, like the butterflies, the sweaty palms, that's the same thing whether you're nervous or excited. But then it's switching your mindset to I'm ready to go and fight.
Like everything, you just focus on the game. You're so focused that you forget about everything.
I think once I get in the tournament, it's a routine. You walk out, you line up, maybe take a picture, you get in a huddle, but it's all routine, and then the whistle goes and you're in it and you forget about everything.
I like, especially in the tunnel, you listen to music, like the routine, like you said, you know what it will happen, the fans, everything, you being ready. For me, speaking with myself, hey, come on, today I need to do this or that to be ready. Say hi to the family if they're here, and let's go.
Yeah, I agree. Once you're in the tunnel, you hear the crowd. It's almost like more excitement now. It's like, yeah, they're with us. They're ready for us to fight out there. We're here to put a show on. And it's, as you said, say hi to the family if they're there, but also say hi to the fans that show up every single week.
And how helpful are they? How great is it playing at home when you know you've got that support? Because obviously last season there were some difficult times.
Yeah, definitely. There was a long spell of difficult times. I think towards the end we could give back to the fans finally, because we owed them a lot for them showing up every single week when we didn't get any points and didn't get any goals. But for them to stick with us meant a lot and showed how much we can actually achieve together. Fans in general are massive, are absolutely crucial, but fans at home is different.
Like that extra boost that sometimes you need, sometimes the game is not going the way you want, and that extra bit can switch things on and change things, and it's important to feel that and to know that, and even for the opponent to hear that and to know, okay, we need to be careful here.
Because obviously there were some very difficult times last season, as we rightly know. The start of this one, though, as we've already referenced, has been absolutely brilliant, and there's an excitement amongst the fans, I think, now coming to a home game, whereas last season there might have been trepidation, there might have been worries, whereas now it's excitement because the results are going really well. And that can you feel the difference?
Yeah, of course. I think in every aspect of my life it's different. I would say for me and for the fans the same, because it's not when we are here, we know the situation, then we go away and it turns around, and it's not it, because you still have that in mind. So it's much better now. We're winning. Of course, a lot of things change. For us, a new manager, a new way of playing. Even for the fans, it's different because we play in a different way. Because it's a learning process for us, for them, to understand what we are doing. And maybe we are more aware than them of what we want to do because we train every day. And then I think they are being patient with that, because to understand the way we want to play, but with the results, with the good things we are doing, they start to see good things and results. That's the most important.
Yeah, I think as a spectator speaking, you look like a completely different team. You look like you're playing so differently, with freedom, but with fun, you're enjoying it, you're brave. And that is so different to what I saw last season, maybe. Yeah. And as you said, it takes time.
Yeah.
And at the beginning, it was kind of a call from us as the women's side as well. Give them time, like they're building something massive and that won't come overnight. And I think what you guys have built in the last recent weeks and months is unbelievable.
Yeah, and I just think with time we'll get even better because we have more time, we understand even more the ideas of the manager, and yeah, excited with the future for sure.
Absolutely, and hopefully towards the end of the season, the men's team achieve exactly what they're setting out to do. You achieve what you guys set out to do, and I bet, you know, fast forwarding into when is it, May, you want to be doing a lap of honour of this stadium in front of the supporters, having had a fantastic season. That's got to be a real incentive for you.
I was speaking with a friend that were here last game of last season, and she was saying, I want to be back again, but now to be a successful season, to do like the claps with the fans at the end, and yeah, hopefully it will be a good way to finish and a completely different way to finish compared to last season.